G'day YouTube, it's How Was here. Alright, today we're doing our review on the FZ-1n 2009 budget bike, 5,000. We're going for a ride, 90,000 Ks. Here we go. Okay, here she is. I'll talk about it all a bit later. Most of you people that have been on my channel will know this bike. Let's have a look and get it started. So this is a cold start. What do we got? 90,000 Ks. Journey with me. Alright, 2009 FZ-1n. We got it for just under $5,000 with about 50, I don't know, I think 50 something thousand Ks on it. We've done regular servicing of the bike. The bike comes with the pipe, the Arashi rear sets, tidy tail and a few other bits and pieces. I've added the luggage rack, I've done a Woolwich race tune. I've tuned the suspension for my weight and added a K&N air filter. For the price, the FZ-1 is an R1 derived bike, detuned in 2009. Now that we're in 2020s and beyond, these bikes are great value, and a Woolwich race tune and dyno smooths out the throttle response. Mine also had a power commander in it. The bike's extremely good for its price. The suspension is very good. Everything's really good. I would say that I was a bit spoiled with the Arashi rear sets, and while at first it was a bit odd, I've come to like them. They're very good. Original tune that these things come out in with, they were like around 5,000 RPM, 5.5, they start to pick up, but before that they're a bit dull, and I think that's why they probably didn't sell very well. as I said, with the tune, it's pretty good. There we go, brakes. So if that's not enough power for you, I don't know what it is. Now, I have had an MT-10 and I can tell you that thing would be right up in the air, wheel standing through all the gears. And I like this bike in a lot of ways more because it's not as manic. So you're in more control of your power. The front wheel did lift a little then accidentally, but only a little. And of course, when you're getting under the power of a high performance bike, you should have your foot hovering over the rear brake, just to cover you. So on track the FZ-1 is quite good. There are no slipper clutches. The technology is no power, there's no quick shifter. You can get a quick shifter for these. I think it's only up, but don't check that out yourself. The suspension is adequate. When you start getting really good at track days, you know, you can start to push it and see that it could do an upgrade, but I mean, you have to be really going hard. You have to be on when you're changing down without a slipper clutch. You need to, it's old-fashioned riding. You need to really control yourself, change down properly, have your lines right. But it rewards you with a great ride and quite a fun ride when you get used to it. The cornering clearance with the standard pegs isn't as, it's still very good, but some people say they scrape. With the Arashi rear sets, that's been changed. The seating position is reasonably upright, and for some weird reason I find the wind protection adequate. The handlebar reach I find is very good, and the bike sort of sits more sort of like leans more towards the front, so you're sitting sort of, the front's down, the back's up, and that may well be due to the fact that that's why I tuned it for the track. On the dirt with the long wheelbase, these things are really a lot of fun. Really a lot of fun. They slide out quite easily and confidently. You feel like you're in control. So the power drifts are quite easy to manage. And all in all, a great package. Performance is more than adequate. An R1 engine, Woolwich race tune, dyno, air filter, pipe, I mean it's all you need. So in retrospect, here we go. This budget $5,000 bike, I mean what do you really want out of life? If you can get get yourself, if you're after a leader bike, this is a great bike to learn to ride well on. I think in relation to, let's say, the MT range, this is in between the MT-10 and the MT-9. This is in between those two. Weight is 220 kilos. I think the power is like 130. Seat height is 810 millimeters, which is very reassuring if you're on the shorter side of life. Through no fault of your own. Mandela! Hello, man. See you there. Well, time to go, but there it is, the FZ-1. She's a little pearler. They're good value. I think they're going up in value now, but still a cracker of a bike. You should be able to get one at a fair price. Cheers.